Hey there, I'm Julie Smith, featured athlete with Hampton Fitness, and today we're doing your Hampton at-home workout. We're going to be targeting all of the back muscles today, so it's a whole back workout using just Hero Strength and Hampton products, and look forward to showing this to you. So today we're going to be doing deadlifts using the Hero Strength action bag, show you how to use the different grips on there to make that effective. We're going to be doing a kettlebell row with the urethane kettlebells, and we're going to be doing a Dumbbell Renegade Row using the Durabell dumbbells, and then also banded pull-aparts using these great little bands. I have the number 2 Hero Strength band here. All right, here we go. This guy over here, this is the Hero Strength action bag. I have the 44-pounder here. The great thing about these is the amount of handles they have on them. So they are so versatile. You have a handle on the end, you have parallel handles, you have perpendicular handles, which is what I was using to do my deadlifts today and get a nice squeeze in my lats, pull up, works your whole posterior chain. I love this guy. So I do a couple of key things just like I would do with a deadlift. Some of those keys are gonna be packing in your lats like you're trying to hold a piece of paper underneath your arm. I also pull up on the handles and get the slack out, just like you pull the slack out of the bar before lifting up, and that really helps engage your back. Since we can't see it, I feel like the back is one of the most difficult muscle groups to work. I think doing it at home makes it even more challenging. So some of the little tips and tricks will hopefully be helpful for you guys. Single-armed, underhand grip, kettlebell rows, using the Hampton kettlebells. Those are great. They're versatile as all get out. You can use those kettlebells for anything. That's a great one. In this particular workout, I like to do the underhand grip. Your lats are really hard to hit at home, not having a lat pull down or something like that. So just by turning your grip around, facing your palm out away from you or supinated, and rowing in, you get a nice burn in your lats there, as well as some of the other muscles in your back are engaging also, of course. Those I keep with nice slow reps. I do a nice squeeze and contraction at the top of that motion and then slowly let it back down. Pull up nice and quick, contract that back muscle, really pull and contract, and let it back down slowly. So that makes it even more effective at home without having to go really even super heavy. With the Renegade Rows and using the Durabell dumbbells, that is in an upright or tall plank position with hands on either. I do keep my feet staggered further apart for balance, so that way as I'm alternating, I'm not getting off kilter. Another thing that I love about that exercise is that you're really engaging your core, really with all these back exercises that I'm showing you. The way I do everything bent over, I try to keep my core engaged the entire time. So with the plank is even more important. So keeping your belly button pulled in nice and tight, but without piking your hips, and then taking the time to row each one in, getting a good squeeze, bringing it back down in a controlled way. So you don't want to be flopping all over the place like a fish with that guy. It's nice and strong and stable motion in a very linear plane. Last one that we have are Hero Strength bands. I have a number 2 band here. So I love to do pull-aparts. For the band pull-aparts using the Hero Strength bands, I love these guys. They come in so many different resistance and super affordable that you can get a lot of the different ones. These are great. They're so strong. They do not feel like they're gonna snap on you. Super, super thick. With the pull-aparts I do, I typically have two variations. The first one being that my hands are a little bit wider on the band so that when I fully extend, I'm getting more of a contraction and holding that. So again, time under tension, which is, you'll see the theme with a lot of the exercises that I do, holding that contraction, letting it come back in, and getting a nice solid hold is really going to activate all the muscles in the upper back, which are hard to hit. Again, I like that nice contraction, holding that contraction at the top for longer because you're able to really engage those muscles, get that mind-muscle connection going for all the things that you can't see. You want to really feel it. And if you're not feeling it, it's probably not as effective. The second version that I do with these, I will sometimes jump down to a lighter band or use the same one, and after maybe doing 10 reps of the more controlled, 10-15 reps of the more controlled with a long contraction, I'll do the shorter, quicker reps to essentially burn out my upper back. With most of these, I do anywhere between 10 and 12 reps, especially with the deadlifts, the single arm rows, as well as the Renegade rows. Now the Renegade rows, depending on your core strength, that's gonna play a big role there. So you might start out with 5 on each side, doing 10 total, working up to where you can do 10 on each side because you're in that plank position longer. You're also on your hands longer, which can be a little bit more challenging. So 5 on each side is a great place to start. With the band pull aparts, I typically go higher rep with these. So I will hit, even with a longer contracted state where I'm holding that position, I'll typically do 15 reps. And then even if I follow it right up with the shorter, quicker reps, I'll basically do as many as possible, or an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. So I like to hit, it might only be 10 one day. If I can hit 15 or 20 real quick ones and get a nice good pump going in my upper back, that's what I look for, and something that just feels good. Feels like you had a great at-home back workout. You can find all the equipment I used today on hamptonfit.com. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube for more workouts, nutrition tips. Do the work and be a rare breed.